This edge is a border of fear. Here, community is the first shelter any creature learns. A single voice steps forward to be chosen or forgotten. In this cold, even breath must earn its right to exist. Thousands move as one, yet every heart has its own mission. She watches the posture, the patience, the steadiness. Trust begins as caution, then becomes a decision. Beauty here is never decoration. It is evidence of endurance. What looks like romance is actually a pact with winter. Two paths align, and the colony makes room for them. Choice creates conflict because value is never unchallenged. He draws a boundary with his body, not his words. Strength here is measured by balance, not brutality. One slip can rewrite the outcome, and everyone knows it. The storm does not favor anyone, it only intensifies. He wins the right to stand closest when danger returns. Her answer is quiet, but it changes everything. Some predators retreat, only to return with patience. On the wind ridge, love is built like architecture. They trade the wind between them, sharing the burden equally. A small touch becomes a compass in a whiteout world. Survival is choreography, and they learn the steps together. Even giants choose distance when the wind turns vicious. The colony becomes a fortress made of living bodies. Daylight fades, but the promise does not. Her breathing slows as if the world must be steady. In this cold, time feels sharp enough to cut. An egg arrives, and suddenly everything has a meaning. One wrong movement, and the future touches ice. The moment life appears, the sky starts counting. They move with precision, because mercy is not guaranteed. To protect, she must leave, and that is the hardest part. She heads for the sea, carrying a mission no one can see. Winter tests every promise until only the real ones remain. He does not chase food, he becomes the shelter. Days pass without progress, yet survival is progress. Hunger arrives quietly, and it stays for a long time. He shields what he cannot ever replace. Warmth is not comfort here, it is defense. The crowd refuses to open, and the beaks stay outside. Night stretches, and endurance becomes a kind of prayer. A tiny knock inside the egg can lift a tired soul. Light returns softly, like permission to hope. She studies the water like a battlefield with moving traps. Below the ice, hunger also patrols. She dives with purpose, because hesitation is lethal. A near miss is still a warning written in water. Food flashes, then vanishes, and she must keep pace. She turns faster than fear, and that is the skill. She gathers tomorrow in every quick catch. When giants move, the small survive by geometry. This maze has no map, only instincts and timing. Even rest is cautious, because the ocean never sleeps. She rises to breathe, then returns with hope in her throat. Inside the shell, life negotiates with the cold. A new voice arrives, and the storm suddenly has meaning. He covers the chick, turning his body into a shield. Together they build warmth, and warmth becomes armor. Safety is a small pocket of heat inside a huge storm. A crowd can lock a door, no beak can pry open. They find each other by sound, not by sight. The first feeding is small, but it changes the world. Every trip to the sea is a line drawn through risk. She returns, and the colony becomes a maze of voices. One call matches one answer, and home is confirmed. They trade duties without trading devotion. Each mouthful becomes heat. Each heat becomes growth. Below, danger keeps a schedule, even when no one sees. Now he faces the ocean, because the family must eat. Some threats stay distant, yet they shape every choice. He dives, paying the price of protection in cold water. The nursery is not a place, it is an agreement. He learns that numbers are warmth, and warmth is safety. Footprints vanish, but the lesson of distance remains. Family is a sound you recognize in 1,000 echoes. Even bold wings choose easier prey when unity holds. He learns wind has directions, and shelter has rules. Light returns, but it never cancels the cold. The ocean opens wider, and the young begin to listen. Fear is natural, but staying frozen is a choice. Danger watches quietly, waiting for the first mistake. The sea teaches with impact, not with kindness. The first attempt is clumsy, but courage can be trained. "Follow me," she says, and the lesson becomes movement. Some headlines are written on the horizon, not the shore. Under ice, direction becomes instinct before it becomes skill. He falls into water and learns that fear can float away. Every bubble is a first attempt at becoming strong. He surfaces steadier, and that is a quiet victory. Day ends, and confidence stays like warmth under feathers. The world keeps moving, and they must move with it. He walks with the group now, no longer carried by others. They did not raise a chick, they raised a survivor. Peace is temporary. Readiness is the real tradition. The ocean is next, and he finally accepts that truth. Belonging is movement, a formation that never stops. He disappears into the strength of many and becomes one of them. Somewhere in the white, the next call is already forming.